Hi everyone, so I'm just going to do an update on my African Cichlid 40-gallon tank today. I cleaned the tank out, I think yesterday or the day before, not really too sure, but everybody's healthy and good. Yeah, and when I cleaned it, I took everything out. I do that about once a month. Like, I do a water change every week, and just kind of vacuum like all the gravel around the rocks and the plants. But then once a month, I take all the rocks out, all the plants, and do like a full deep clean, just because like sometimes food gets stuck under all the rocks and like poop and stuff. So it's really good to do that as well. I don't really give like the rocks like a scrub or anything because they don't have that much algae on them. Like you see this rock here, and the one right there has a little bit of green algae growing on it. But it's really not that bad, and the fish like to eat it anyway, so I don't really give the rocks a scrub, and it has like the beneficial bacteria on them, so it's really not necessary. Same with the plants. Like this one, as you can see, has like a little bit of like brown algae stuff growing on it, but it's not harmful to the fish. I was like worried at first when I first saw it, but I looked it up, and brown algae is just like any other algae. So they like to pick that off the plant sometimes too. But my other plants don't really seem to grow that much algae. The one back there grows a little bit, especially at the top where the water hits it and moves it. And I think that's just because it's so close to the light. So it grows the algae faster. This little guy or girl right here is getting a lot bigger. When I first got this fish, was tiny, like tiniest fish I've ever had. But she's, or he, and I'm not sure if it's a she or he. In this type of fish, the female is yellow, but both genders are yellow when they're young, so it's hard to tell right now. And also, if like they're not like up in like the higher, like the top of the tank with like the fish kingdom or whatever, even if it is a male, they'll stay yellow, so I really have no idea. But yeah, he or she is getting really big, and so that's good. And I mean, even though this fish is really small, it's not scared or anything, ever. My Johanny chases it around sometimes, but it doesn't even bother him. And there's my convict down there, doing really good like always. I know it's not an African cichlid, but convicts actually like adjust really well to like any water type, so yeah, he does really well. And then here's my albino zebra over there. That fish has gotten a lot bigger too. And when I feed them this right here. I don't know how well you can see it because it's actually dark, so yeah, you can't really see it. Sorry about that. But it's just New Life Spectrum Cichlid formula, 1 millimeter sinking pellets. They literally love this stuff. I feed it to them every day, twice a day, and they do great on it. It's really not necessary to like feed your fish a ton of different foods. They really don't mind. They're just fish. A lot of people say that they like change in their diet, but it's really not true. So that's what I feed them, and it really brings out the colors. It's like one of the best food on the market, and it lasts forever. Like I've had that food since like 6 months ago, and it's not even halfway gone. And they eat a lot of it too. Like every time I walk up to the tank, they want more, even if I just fed them. On occasion, though, I do give them, I don't think you're going to be able to see this either. You can see it a little bit. Oh, yeah, there we go, because of the light from the fish tank. This is just Hikari brand, sinking wafers. These are the really tiny ones. They're really small. They're for, like, baby catfish and plecos and stuff like that. But these are good because they contain spirulina, silkworm, and krill, which is a good source of like vegetables for your fish. And the protein's pretty high too, 36%, which is good because cichlids are omnivores, so they do need protein. And they like that too. The bigger fish, like the Johanni and the convict, can eat it whole and fit it in their mouth because they're really small. But for the other little guys, because I feel bad that they can't get any, I like crush them and like break them up into smaller pieces, like into thirds, so they can have some too. And they love that. I give that to them maybe once a week as a special treat. And I give them some on Thanksgiving because they deserve to eat good too on Thanksgiving. But yeah, so this is the tank, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any questions or comments or tips or anything, just let me know. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye, guys.